What made you want to star on House of Villains? Did you watch the first season?
Yes, I think the first season was a blast, right? They really broke to the high level of those villains. Second two, but the first season was like, what's the show about? I was so
Right.
curious. And people are DMing me say, you should to be there, you should to be there. And I was like, okay, maybe one day.
When you entered the house, who did you believe was gonna be the biggest competition? What were some of your first impressions of everyone?
Okay, I thought Safar
Okay.
because Safar is very flashy.
Yes.
So he's going to be the first target for me. Okay. But someone there was very intriguing to me was Wes because he was all dressed in the black and he was like, that attitude, the
Yeah.
mob attitude. And I was like, who's this person? Because he doesn't speak. He keeping like pretend he's not there. So Wes and Safar were the first ones that I say, wow, they need to go. They can grow. They can grow here. They need to go.
Right. Right. So Safari named you as the first person to go on the hit list, and he accused you of being sneaky. What was your reaction when you were named first on the hit list?
My reaction was shocked, but yes, I will be eliminate you. If you are not, he would be you. So he knew because I spoke to Victoria and she went and
Yeah.
told him to say, thinking she would save her her seat there. She told him, and of course he will put me. I will try to Safar, Wes, Teresa. Sorry, Tiffany already had your chance. Gotta go.
Yeah. Yeah. You said you didn't believe Safari, Wes, and Jesse's claims that they were targeting Victoria, even though Candy told you about it. Why did you immediately not believe them?
I do not believe, great question, do not believe because they behavior do not lie. Why do you put us there if the target was Victoria? Why didn't you put Tiffany was immune, but why didn't you put Teresa? Why
Yeah.
didn't you put Jesse?
Yeah.
Why didn't you put other people? Why need to be us? I think
Yeah.
they lie,
Mhm.
and whatever left will be a blessing to them. But I
Right.
think I was the major target because I didn't please them and try to, oh, yes, you are the king, the queen of the reality. No.
Yeah. Yeah. So for your redemption challenge, your strategy was to make people believe that they were signing for social causes. Looking back, do you regret that strategy? Would you have done something different if you did it again?
No, I do not regret, but once I saw that wasn't working and wasn't like I bet I say, I never forget, would you help the veterans, the past? No. But they're all heroes. No. I was 10. So
Yeah.
I would not change it because I think the all heroes are the veterans. We should take care of the homeless. And of
Yeah.
course, breast cancer because I have big implants. So I thought, well, it's a funny way, but it's still valid to bring awareness.
Yeah.
I would not change, but I
Yeah.
would do different. I will. It's not working. Okay, just sign, just sign, just sign. I don't mind.
Yeah. So you want to change the strategy? Would you maybe tweak it a bit? Maybe be more persistent?
Once the account wasn't working, the time was ticking.
Yeah.
Yes, don't matter. We take care of later of all social cows. Just sign, just sign,
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
sign.
So I have to ask about the dinner Teresa made for everyone. No one seemed to like it, and the consensus was that it was a little too salty. You called it trash. What was wrong with it? What was wrong with this dish? I need to know.
I think Teresa has good the meal she make, but that one I don't know. I feel you're already stressed, so she could make asparagus. I'm not like no, what's trash. I was already moody, but wasn't that bad? Was just like 80% bad.
Okay, so 20% was good.
20% was good.
So since and Fiza from 90 Day Fiancé was on the show last season and you were on the show this year, Who do you think from 90 Day Fiancé would be a good villain for House of Villains? Maybe Angela, Big Ed. Who would you like to see on House of Villains from 90 Day Fiancé family?
I don't think no one for 9 day can get that level of competition, of
Okay.
backstabbing, because it's a competition. It's not about interaction. Most of the time, it's strategy, and sometimes you have luck. Like Anfisa, people say Anfisa didn't spoke, Anfisa did nothing. She was just there.
Yeah.
Or you can be in the line. I don't see no one for 9 day. I think they will be eliminated quickly if they be too much, because also 90 Day is a very small bubble. It's an
Mhm.
amazing show, but it's still in the bubble. They will think, no, it's passing too
Yeah.
much. Do you understand? I
Yeah.
don't see no one for 9 day right now that would really make it that show. No.
Yeah. Um, Before the banishment, you and Victoria got into a little fight and you were screaming at each other. You thought Victoria was trashing Las Vegas and the Raiders. Why was that triggering for you? I mean, I think I have an idea due to your Zoom name right now, but
Yeah. I love Las Vegas, even though I want to leave Las Vegas, but I still think it's a great city. And Victoria was already pushing my buttons
yeah.
from the day one. She went run for Safar and told that I will eliminate Safar. Do you understand? Like, girl, be a girl's girl.
Yeah.
Don't let Safar move it further. Okay, it's easy. I save you than him. So since day one, she was pushing my buttons, and I say, you know what? The name of the cop is already there. I'm just gonna enjoy this ride for the end. So not gonna let the day that I'm leaving, make her biggie active. No, it's gonna be me, girl. I'm gonna show you. You
Yeah.
know? Well, she want to push my buttons all the time. So could be even we are arguing over there is the food.
Yeah.
What was good or bad? I will do, because I already knew I was leaving.
You
Right.
already had a feeling that you were going to be.
I already have feeling, because it's very interesting social interaction. People avoid you like the plague. They avoid you. They don't want to get. They don't want to. They don't want to interact with you when they already made their mind.
So by the time that you were in the chair going into the elimination, you already had a feeling that you were going to be sent home.
Already had a feeling, because
Yeah.
like I say, they start to avoid you for 2 days. In another thing, Wes was on Victoria's side. Wes adopted Victoria there. So he was manipulate anyone to do whatever he wants. So Wes was the big manipulator, and they proclaimed themselves villains. How are you a villain if someone's manipulating you to do what this person wants? No, that person is the biggest villain. Okay. And what I would do, to be honest, Wes, I could stay. Wes manipulated me. I'd say, Wes, you did a great job trying to convince him, but to show you who's the villain here, you're gonna be there.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, never see someone doing this, all afraid of him.
Oh my gosh. Last question. So, New York came back after being eliminated on the first season. If given the chance, would you want to return to next season or in a later season of the show? Another season.
I would, but I need a ally. All they has there's allies, and all they kind of bumpy with each other outside. So I want ally. Farah, bring Farah to the game with me and see the house burn down.